Hey everyone, it's Overog here, and with a video showcasing all the changes that we have on the test server to all the robots and the active module phase shift. So before we move to the gameplay montage, here are the info about the changes. So to the Pantheon robots, their speed will now be lowered when they activate their shield. The Ares will lose 25% speed, and Nemesis and Hades will lose 15%. But before the shield and after the shield, they will have their normal speed. And to Nemesis and Hades, they have got a durability and a speed buff, and the info of the buff you can see above their clips. And I have taken that screenshot from Islander's video, so credits to him. And for the Phantom, it used to have 33% damage resistance after you activate the ability, but now it's increased to 50% damage resistance, and also the teleport animation has changed. You will see in a second. Here when I will teleport back, so you can see it's changed. And also the beacon, it used to be green but now it's kind of white. And about the Raven, now when you activate the jump, it will have 8 seconds of 20% extra damage buff. You can see a timer on the left, so for that 8 seconds of duration it will have that 20% extra damage. And if you jump for the second time, the clock will reset to 8 seconds. I will show you example. So see, the damage buff is activated for 8 seconds, and now before it ends I will jump again, and now again that was set to 8 seconds. So yeah, that's the change to the Raven. And for the Behemoth, the animation is set back to normal as it was, or maybe a little change, I'm not sure, but you can see it's different from last weekend's test server, and it's faster. That the 4 weapons activates much faster. And the changes to phase shift, instead of 6 seconds of effect, it will now only have 4 seconds of effect. And you can see that, change in animation, like it becomes totally transparent, the robot. So that's all the change that we have in this test server. And now I will add some gameplay montage, and at the same time I will give my opinion about these changes. So first of all, starting with the Pantheon robots, I think the speed change is it's a good thing, but it's not really that different, and it will not do anything to the Ares train. It will just be slower now. Like when the shield is active, other robots will walk slowly to stay inside the shield, and nothing will change. So I think the Ares train, that's the real problem, and these changes should have some effect to that strategy, which is a good team strategy, by the way. I've said that before and I'm saying that again. It's a good team strategy, but it's a exploit of the unlimited shield of Pantheon robots. And this comment I saw on Reddit by user Leviathan King, I'm sorry if the pronunciation is wrong. So he pointed out that even if the Ares is nerfed, for all the Pantheon robots, the cooldown is twice the time of the shield time. Like Ares has 8 seconds of shield and 16 seconds of cooldown, so it's twice the time of the shield time. And same about the Hades, 6 seconds of shield time and then 12 seconds of cooldown. Nemesis 4 seconds of shield time and then 8 seconds of cooldown. So that allows players to form a train with 3 robots, like 3 Nemesis, 3 Hades, and 3 Ares. So just ending the Ares train is not a solution. So they have to add like 2 to 3 second cooldown to all the 3 Pantheon robots. So that will make the Ares train or Nemesis or Hades train only operable once. So that's the solution he suggested, and I totally agree with that. On top of this speed thing, they should add this, like they should increase their cooldown by 2 to 3 seconds. So that's my opinion about these Pantheon robots. And now about the Raven, I think I don't have any problem with the changes. Well, I have not tested it perfectly, and in this video there will be no Raven gameplay. So I'm sorry if you are expecting one. I will try to make a separate video along with the machine gun changes. I want to do a side-by-side comparison first. So for that, the Raven, I don't have any problem looking at that, because it will have some chances against meta robots. but the 20% sounds a lot, so maybe it should be only 10. So not quite sure right now about the Raven. And about the Phantom, I think it was okay when the resistance was 33%. Like I said, it's a really good tactical robot, and there's no point, like the addition of medium weapon was enough. That robot doesn't need any more buff. So yeah, I think it should be, the damage resistance should be set back to 33%. That will be enough. And now at the end, about the phase shift module, I think it's a good thing they have reduced the effect duration from 6 to 4 seconds. I was actually hoping for that in last weekend's test server, but again, like robots, non-meter robots can use it to defend themselves against high DPS from robots like Ares. But also at the same time, those robots can also use it to become even more overperforming, like last 10 plus phase shift plus Ares, the 8-second shield of Ares. So that will be even more of a nuisance. So I think there's no point of adding this phase shift module. It will just be another imbalance to the game. So yeah, that's all my opinion about the changes that we have. And about the visual changes, I'm okay with all. Like I find this really cool they do with the visual things. So about the Phantom, I liked it, and about the Behemoth, I wish they'd do the same animation in the last weekend's test server, and just increase the speed of when it activates all the 4 beacons. So I think that will be good. But anyways, that's all I have to say about this, and I think I have covered all the changes about the robots and phase shift. And yeah, about the machine gun and the Raven, I will try to make a separate video. So that's it for now. That's it for the commentary part. I will leave the montage running. So I hope you will enjoy the video. So if you do, please don't forget to leave a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I guess I will see you in my next video.
Triple kill.